Owen Abbas here from Seconds Out, here with British prospect George Davey. George, first of all, we're here in Bethnal Green, York. Well, on Saturday night it's going to be in York Hall. Talk to me about just having the opportunity to fight. I know a lot of fighters out there are not fighting. A lot of big fights are not getting made. But luckily yourself, you're building up your career. You're only 2-0 at the moment. But how grateful are you to be fighting?
It's an honour to be on such a great show. I'd like to thank Frank Warren for putting me on this show. It's an absolute honour.
George, for people that don't know you, have probably not seen you fight, you're quite young in your career. First of all, just tell us a little bit about your amateur background. What have you done? What have you done in amateurs?
Yeah, I've had 50 fights, 38 wins, 39 wins. If I can't really remember, you kind of lose track on the way up. I won Haringey gold medal twice. I won the Olympic qualifying event in Holland, the Eindhoven Box Cup. 3 gold medals in Denmark, and I can't remember, so on, so on.
Right, that's a big list, but let's talk about the pro ranks and jumping over to the pro ranks. You've had 2 fights already. What's the difference that you've seen between the amateur ranks and the pro ranks? What's the difference in the game?
You just got to be a bit more committed, spend long hours in the gym, have that focus. It's just, basically spending more hours in the gym, And amateur boxing, you can lose one fight and it doesn't impact you as much because you can learn from it. In boxing, in pro boxing, you can't really afford to lose that one fight. You can get back up and do well again, but it just takes that bit more longer to get back up there.
Fighting at a super welterweight, it's a bit of a tough division that. But at this stage of your career, there's a lot of fighters that sort of fight at roughly a weight. They don't tend to stick to a weight because they're sort of finding their sort of feet in the professional ranks. But yourself, what are you comfortable with at the moment?
Well, we're comfortable at super welterweight. Okay. And if things go well, we might move down to welter. We might try it out in camp, see what my trainer says. But at the minute, we're comfortable with what we're doing.
Just talk to me about yourself and sort of the inspiration in boxing. Who did you used to watch when you were growing up and inspired you to get into this brutal sport that we're in?
Must be Sugar Ray Leonard, the one and only. I went on the pads with him, and I think that was 18 years old, and it was just amazing, best experience. But growing up, definitely Sugar Ray Leonard. Yeah.
I just want to talk about a fight that's been made, and probably the most talked about fight in the world at the moment is Vasyl Lomachenko, Teofimo Lopez. I think every boxing fan is excited for that one. Talk to me about that one. How do you see that one playing out?
I think Vasyl Lomachenko will be too much for him.
Yeah.
I know Teofimo's very, very good boxer, obviously, but just Lomachenko's got that experience, he's a level above everyone else.
Just a few fights that have been made that I would like to, your opinion on. First of all, Dillian White, we saw him fight Alexander Povetkin a couple of weeks ago. He was winning the fight, and then as per the heavyweight boxing, you don't know what's going to happen, and you got hit with a massive uppercut. Lost that fight. That rematch's been made now. How do you see that one playing out?
I think Dillian will win that one. Yeah. Obviously, he was winning the first one. Dropped him twice, but I think he lost a bit of focus and he got caught. Brilliant shot. Obviously, you can't take anything away from Povetkin, but I think the second one, he'll be a bit more on it, to be fair.
Okay, and finally, just tell the fans what they're going to expect on Saturday night from yourself.
Well, you have to tune in to find out, but just gonna watch a great win,
Cool. George, actually, before we go, are you on any sort of social media? Are you on Twitter, Instagram? What are you on?
Yes, absolutely. Hit me up on Instagram at George Davey _97.
Guys, follow him there. George Davey, thank you very much for talking to Seconds Out. Appreciate it. Hopefully, we'll talk to yourself very soon. Take care.
Thank you very much.
Top man.